Long ago, the gods held their chains over everything they surveyed. Even emissaries from realms beyond were used as mere serving girls and handmaidens before their boundless hunger for order. But one among them turned their hunger against them, falling upon the children of the sun and swearing eternal enmity against the gods. Zephyra, the cannibal god, began her great and terrible campaign to restore the world to its natural state, so that the world belonged to the strong, as is primal right. Yet the gods, in their cruelty, locked her away from our world. She visits only in spirit, only in dreams, for her true body remains in a far-off demi-plane. But we, her devoted, her loyal flock, can give her entrance into our world, so that she may do her blessed work. All we need is devotion and a body. She nearly graced our world with her presence. The drow had completed their ritual, prepared the entryway for her. But beneath layers and layers of conspiracy, they were found out. They were interrupted, and Our Lady sent back to sleep. Those who are responsible are still out there, and doubtless they will come again. Valthiv, the lizard folk cleric.
Valthiv!
Lean, the halfling bard.
You know, I've been writing up another song. I think it's pretty good.
Kalael, the wood elf rogue.
Just follow me, okay? Nobody's getting left behind.
And Minerva, the human warlock.
If it means her destruction, I'll do whatever you ask of me.
We will find them. We will show them the folly of resistance. And this time, there will be no foolish interruptions. This time, the world will bend to the mighty strength of Zephyra. This time, a cannibal god rises! What happened? It appeared at first that the ragtag bunch of misfits was content to simply let the thieves go on their way. But in the chaos of the crowd, someone managed to take a few gold coins from Valthiv, and obviously there was hell to pay. Tracking down the lookout that was using the rooftops and cornering the gangly teen in an alleyway, they intimidated him into talking. And he revealed that the thieves used a series of drop-off points so that it wasn't so easy to find their hideout. One of which being the Forum in the middle of White Vein City, but seemed absolutely terrified of spilling anything, for fear that something or someone known as Smiley Bob would come after him and his younger sisters. The misfits showed no sympathy. They then went to the Forum in the middle of White Vein, Lean and Minerva in disguises, so that if something went wrong, they wouldn't immediately be pinned on it, yet not bothering to disguise the lizard folk among them. And suspecting that a god house was one of the drop-off points for the Thieves Guild, essentially broke in after hypnotizing one of the gods and made a total ass of themselves, but completely failed in their investigation and ran before any consequences could happen. Deciding to return to the slums while the heat died down, our heroes found a butcher's shop, which Minerva asked directly if the butcher knew anything about a cannibal cult, earning only a raised eyebrow and a look of disdain from the stocky butcher. They went outside, trying to explain to the child why they couldn't just directly ask people about anything regarding the cannibal cult, only to find they were being followed by a hulking, zombified revenant. A stitched-together man, with a grim smile held in place by even more stitches. The rather appropriately named Smiley Bob himself. Once more, our heroes found themselves ill-equipped and ill-strategized to take on the foe, and so they ran. Kalael tried to cover their escape, but he alone was no match for the Hulk. So in desperation, Maxwell revealed terrible arcane powers, directly from you, of course, my lady, that ended up saving the Wood Elf's life and buying precious time to run away. Our heroes returned to the inn and tavern to lick their wounds, but before they all went to bed, Minerva interrogated Maxwell about where his powers came from, and he revealed that when he was part of one of your cults, the members there forced him to devour one of his own eyes in exchange for a sliver of your power. However, when Maxwell asked Minerva what interest she had, she went completely silent and left. In the morning, Maxwell felt sickened by something or other, and did not feel up to joining the rest of the group, as they decided it was high time to take Santiago up on his invitation and go to Dawnton Keep at the top of Whitevein, where they would hopefully find answers about this red rot plague. In contrast to Santiago's general demeanor, Dawnton Keep was hideously run down, with the basement featuring a massive pool full of blood. But before they could wonder at the pool's purpose, they found themselves face to face with the master of the keep, Santiago himself. And where are they now? We shall find out, my lady, on tonight's episode of Rolling with Remix. The Cannibal Conspiracy returns. Hello and welcome to Rolling with Remix. The Cannibal Conspiracy returns. This is the last Cannibal Conspiracy return stream of the decade, which would mean something a whole lot cooler if we didn't start in the last year of the decade in the last half of that particular year. I'm your host, Alex, and with me, as always, we've got my lovely players. We've got Dawn.
Have I mentioned how cute my freaking parakeet is?
Parakeet is a good borb. We've got Uprising.
Hi.
And we've got Queen.
How am I not dead yet?
It's a big shrug.
I just don't know. You don't follow my advice.
I ask myself the same question every day.
Mm-hmm. So, before I go into when last we left off, Scott will not be joining us. He is at dinner with family. Because it's the holiday season and family's the thing.
Doing that Hanukkah stuff.
Also, we are still building a campaign setting. God damn it!
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Why didn't you?
Because I don't know. I forgot. We talked
I
about
also
things
noticed,
I
but I can't want to say anything.
I see how it is. Okay.
I'm sorry. Stakes took priority.
Yeah, they honestly did.
Fair.
The stakes were high.
Stakes were raised.
Alright, so it should be good now. But I'm going to bet that Twitch is still going to say this was a Let's Build a Campaign session stream.
Whoops.
Anyway, when last we left off, our heroes had a run-in with the Thieves Guild, a further run-in with Smiley Bob, where Khalil almost got his ass beat concave, but everyone escaped, after Maxwell revealed some spooky, probably warlock powers from Zafira herself. And then he got really sick, so he didn't come along with the heroes when they went up to Dawnton Keep to investigate Santiago and the Red Rot Plague. When they got inside, the keep looked like absolute shit. Basically, everything was dark, a lot of the decorations were torn and tattered, and that's before they went downstairs and found a giant pool of blood in an entrance hallway flanked by a bunch of burning braziers. Before they could really comment on that, Santiago himself showed up, big ol' smile on his face, and said, "Ah, I see you have taken me up on my invitation. I bid you welcome to my humble abode."
Yeah, hi. Cool decorations.
You don't need to try and flatter me on that. I know it's a bit of a mess. I'm in the middle of a cleanup phase, but I hardly see that as a reason why I shouldn't be accepting visitors.
Yeah. So, what's the plan? You got drinks? You got chips?
Yes. I was hoping we could do a little bit of lunch. If you would kindly follow me.
Sure.
All right. I'm hearing a lot of mms. Is anyone not going to follow Santiago?
Oh no, I'm gonna follow.
No, I'm following.
I'm following.
reluctantly.
All right.
I don't have a plan for seduction right now. I don't think the normal plan's gonna work on him.
Santiago walks around the pool of blood, not commenting on it, leading you past the entryway and through a set of doors into what was probably a reception area at one point with massive pools of blood on the floor. He looks down. God damn it, I thought I told the cleaning staff to get rid of this.
You have cleaning staff?
Of course I have cleaning staff. I'm the master of this keep. Why would I not have servants around here?
Well, they're not doing a very good job.
They're
really not.
working on it.
Yeah, they really aren't. I should see about restructuring. And he heads down a further set of stairs to an antechamber, passing by what looks to be a stone lever embedded in the wall. Looks to be... And from a quick glance, it looks like the lever goes into 3 different positions. All the way right, all the way left, and in the middle. Currently, it's in the middle. He does not make any comment on that, as he just passes by and opens a doorway leading south.
So, Santiago.
Yes.
Did you inherit this keep?
Yes. Actually, I have. It's been in my family for many years.
It seems like it used to be like a dungeon of sorts, what with the levers and the structures.
He sighs and nods. I mean, you're not wrong. This place was built to be a stronghold. Every stronghold needs some place to hold the people who intend to infiltrate it and attack those who live within, or around it in the case of this town.
Right. So, kind of military-esque.
A little bit, yes. Most of it's decommissioned. I'm sure there are a couple of guard rooms, but, I wouldn't think there would be very many spare suits of weapons and armor laying around here.
Yeah, probably all cleaned out by now.
Probably. Anyway, you all must be hungry. Come, dining room is this way. Let's do lunch.
That sounds great.
Okay.
This is kind of risky, but I'm assuming he has an intelligence of higher than 3. So,
Probably.
so I want to try and read his thoughts.
Okay.
And try and sniff out if he's really, like, being genuine about his intentions. Like, what is he doing? Is he thinking, like, oh, I'm gonna feed them some disease shit? So...
Alright,
Yeah.
So initially you learn the surface thoughts, without him having to make a contested check to figure out you're using some mind-reading abilities. Surface thoughts do seem to have genuine excitement that you took him up on his invitation. Mostly they're focused more on Valthiv than on you, Lean, which I'm sure is a crushing blow to your dignity.
Shit. I make Valthiv look gross. I think I am gonna probe deeper.
Okay. So that is
He's gonna know you're doing that.
So that's a wisdom saving throw.
God, I'm so... Damn
Oh,
it. Jesus Christ.
All right.
He knows!
He knows! He opens the door and starts to walk down, but then turns, stops, looks back at you, quirks one eyebrow.
And looks at Valthiv.
What?
Valthiv, that was... What? Valthiv? You probably should...
Do you... What? I don't even know what's going on anymore.
I just walked
Santiago, why are you looking over here? Stop looking.
Santiago shrugs, smirks, turns back around, and keeps walking.
I follow.
All right. You follow him into what is admittedly a lot better decorated than other rooms in this quote-unquote dungeon that you found yourself. I say quote-unquote, but it looks a whole lot like a dungeon.
It's a dungeon.
It's a dungeon. There are some pretty fancy upholstered chairs gathered around a table polished and painted to look a deep crimson red. And they're quite comfy if anyone sits in them. Don't appear to be trapped with spikes or any creepy things like that after a quick examination.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, you're welcome to look.
Fuck it, yeah. Is it investigation?
Investigation or perception?
Perception's better.
Is it? Is it better?
Yeah. Minerva, you're unfamiliar with this upholstery in these chairs. You're not quite sure what it has to
I'm not even gonna try. It's not even... I don't need to.
Valthiv, you can tell immediately at a glance that these chairs not only are not trapped, but don't match the rest of the decor. They're probably imported here specifically. And given that the purpose is obviously not decor, they're probably for comfort and ergonomic seating and all that. They're really nice to sit on.
Yeah, as long as they're comfy, I guess.
We sit.
You all sit. Santiago sits at the head of the table, rings a bell at the side 3 times. I was planning on having this particular meal alone, but just in case, I always prepare a little bit extra for guests who come to visit and partake of my generosity. I'm not sure if you would call them chips, but I do have plenty of spare appetizers for you. Should be out in a few minutes.
Thank you.
Do you get guests often?
You would be surprised. I know you mentioned the decor looks a little bit creepy, but that doesn't seem to put a whole lot of people off. One would assume that given Whitevein's general demeanor, people are just used to darkness by now.
That seems to make sense.
I suppose.
So what kind of people visit you?
All sorts of people. Mostly, he leans back, giving you a nice view of his pecs. Mostly women.
I can see why.
He waggles his eyebrows a little bit as you mention this.
That just goes over Minerva's head.
Completely over Minerva. Yeah, Kalale just looks, nods. You are very muscular indeed.
I just cover Minerva's eyes. Just don't look.
God!
Alright.
Do you often pay them extra attention when the women come?
Well, I mean, it depends on what exactly the woman wants. And he leans forward. Which,
well,
I mean, I guess, you know where this is going.
What if we want something off the menu?
Such as?
Well, I can't exactly say. She gestures to Minerva. Can I, like, roll persuasion to help? I need to seduce this man. I have a +10 to persuasion.
Straight up charisma check.
Shit.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Alright. He looks over. His gaze falls to where most men's gazes do, Lean, and he looks very impressed with what he sees. I'm talking about your boobs.
Of course.
Just in case it wasn't obvious.
That was far too obvious.
And before he can say anything, you hear a loud boom, 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 coming from down the corridor. Turn and look, and a bloated, boil-covered, pale-looking troll carrying a large silver tray comes stomping down the hallway towards the dining room.
God, I was so concerned it was going to be Smiley Bob.
Yes!
I was
Smiley
like,
Bob here to cock. Alright. The troll gets into the dining room, looks down at everyone, and sets down the tray. On it are 5 wine glasses with a red sugary salt decorating the rim of all of them. And it looks like mostly pretzels for the appetizer in question. Santiago looks over. I mean, I guess those count as chips.
Yeah.
So, like,
she looks a little bit annoyed that she was interrupted.
Santiago also gives a death glare towards the troll. The troll does not seem to pay any mind and just boom, boom, walks off to the corner, turns around and stares.
Oh, I never drank blood before.
This is wine.
Oh,
You probably shouldn't drink that, though.
well, I can try it.
yeah, let her have a sip.
Yeah, a sip won't hurt her.
I will sip.
Okay. Kalale, also wary of this particular brand of drink, but when he sees Minerva take a sip, takes a sip himself. Santiago looks out. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Continue Santiago's move.
Santiago grabs his own wine glass, starts twirling it around, sniffing it, savoring the smell. That's his move.
Lane was gonna wait until Santiago drank. She's wary.
All right.
I'll just drink.
Okay. Both
Oh,
of
you're
you
just gonna go for it.
Both of you just down it.
Yeah, checking. I mean, she's still gonna have sex with him, but that doesn't mean that there might not be poison drinks.
I don't know, it's dry.
How can a drink be... Whatever.
I'm just gonna roll
Let's
insight
go
for
with the
Santiago.
pretzels.
Yeah, he thinks everything's good, and that you're just also waiting to take a sniff. Santiago smiles, takes a quick drink himself. As he does, and he puts down the drink, you can see his breathing get a little bit heavier as he wipes his nose and mouth.
Cool. I guess that means it's good.
Kalale is gonna make a perception check on that. Everything seems fine to Kalale.
Everything seems fine to Lean.
Everything
Seems fine to Valthiv.
Yep.
Everything seems fine to Minerva. Santiago eventually blinks a couple times, looks over at everyone having taken a drink, smiles, You must forgive me. I know I've said I am the master of this particular keep, but I've said so little else about me. You must think I'm one of those idle rich nobles that sits around waiting for beautiful women.
So, what else is it that you do?
I have traveled the world for quite some time, picking up bits and pieces of studies, mostly alchemy, medicine, things related to the four humours. Yellow bile, black bile, phlegm, and blood, for those of you who are unaware, he says, looking at Minerva, figuring probably the child would be unaware.
Just looks back blankly.
Yeah. And the various uses in balancing the body's health, managing diseases, and the like. What I found was particularly interesting. Not only can draining an excess of fluid make someone's diseases go away, but obviously the opposite would be true. Giving them too much of one fluid could spread the disease.
Oh.
I guess that's true.
Well, I suppose that would be true of getting too much of anything.
Yes. See, you're starting to get it. Take this plague that's running through town, this red rot. A lot of people seem to think it is transmitted by the air, but that would be simply impractical. One would be able to see particles passing through if it was that potent. No, the way that you would pass on the red rot is through one corrupted source of blood that everyone happens to consume.
We didn't just consume it, did we?
I'm pretty sure it did.
Okay.
Cool.
I rolled for Kalale.
Okay.
Kalale nods, and then his eyes widen. He leans over. I think we just did, he says.
God damn it!
I'll kill you!
Lane nods. That was vile of you.
No, the vial's in the back, says Santiago, chuckling at his own terrible joke. You'll have to forgive me, I do love experimentation. I also learned so much about various immune systems in my studies of medicine. People get used to one particular disease or another if it is common in their ranks, but if an outside force were to enter, say, a lizard folk from the swamps entering a mountain town, who knows what sort of mutations in the disease that would bring? I don't know about you, but I'm eager to find out.
I'm gonna fucking kill you, man.
So you tricked us.
No, I just offered you a drink and you took it. You looked thirsty.
I wonder if this transmits through other body fluids, huh? You want to find out?
I would love to. After all, I am patient zero. I don't suffer the disease, I merely transfer it.
Oh, fun. So you have no stakes in it.
He winces at the word stakes. I can't help but feel that was deliberate.
If it was, then that was... Yes, it was deliberate, 100%. I take claim in that ownership.
I see. Well, that is most unfortunate, he says, getting up from his chair. Now then, I would love to stay and chat, but given that some of your number have sworn to kill me, I cannot help but feel it would not be very healthy of me to stay here. Your health, on the other hand, who knows?
Is there no cure to this?
Why would I tell you that?
Alright, let me put it this way, tell us or I'll kill you.
That's the spirit!
The child is going
Can I high five Minerva?
Absolutely, you high-five Minerva.
She just looks at you blankly because she doesn't know what a high five is.
You try to high
quickly
five.
teach how to do high five. Just slap my hand.
Okay.
Nice.
Alright. While you're doing that, Santiago's just gonna try and make for the exit.
No.
No, he's not. He can
Fish,
go.
no.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna take us onto the actual map.
Yay! Death.
Yay, death.
I
What
can't
happened?
see shit.
Why can no one see anything? What happened?
Cursed.
What the hell is going on?
God, I fucking knew this was gonna happen.
We finally have technical difficulties, guys.
Yay!
Oh my.
Do we need light horse?
Well, I'm trying to bring in other sources of light, but okay, I'm gonna turn off a bunch of these other settings, and hopefully that'll help.
There we go.
There we go. It was just being weird because they turned on a bunch of other checkboxes that I normally don't. Alright.
Oh, Christ. Oh, God, why is he still here?
Yeah, the troll never left. He was there staring.
Okay.
Rude.
And it is time to roll initiative.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun.
Oh, good.
Yeah, right.
Well, it's fine.
Oh, for
We have
fuck's
nice
sake.
chairs. There's something very obvious we can do. Nice chairs equals wood equals make a steak out of it.
I mean,
Yes.
oh
Steak.
my god. Yeah, that's true.
Steak. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that Lean's dexterity modifier is higher than a troll's.
You know, probably.
Alright.
Considering it's 4.
Don't forget Kalel.
Don't forget Kalale, right.
Yay!
Yay! The fast boy manages to go before Santiago!
I still badly want to fuck him, but it's looking pretty dire at this point.
Could do that later.
Well, I don't know. He might die.
Freaking kick his ass.
Ooh, it's music.
This is
What?
nothing to lose from Castlevania.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, of course it is.
I can't hear it. Where is
I
it?
heard the beginning of it. Brad's like,
It's over my mic, but I have it set to real quiet so that it isn't blowing out your eardrums.
Damn. Okay.
Okay. So, Kalale goes first. He is going to hop on top of the fancy chair, pull out a longbow, and fire at Santiago. Santiago just grabs one of the chairs, hoists it into the air, and uses it as a shield. Chunk! The arrow goes right through, and the chair drops to the ground. Santiago's got legendary actions, and one of them is move up to your speed without taking opportunity attacks.
oh, fuck! Oh, come on.
Huh? Excuse me.
So he's just gonna, like,
Those
clamber
little
onto the
cheaters,
walls
that
and
was-
climb along them like a spider until he gets to the entryway, then drop down onto the ground.
Nice. Well, not nice.
Cheater.
Alright. Santiago looks over at the troll. Bloodbag, deal with some naughty guests, and then puts his fingers to his lips, whistles, and moves back.
No!
Naughty? You're the one that made me drink your blood!
Yeah, are you finally get angry about that now?
I was mad about it at first. I'm still mad.
Still mad.
I'm
Minerva.
mad. It just...
Oh, crap. Sorry, just trying to read this spell quick. Alright, oh no, this is gonna be a stupid idea. Oh, because I really want to go after him, because I know he's gonna get away. Minerva's a child, she's an idiot. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat and just chase after him.
Alright.
So, I will also dash after him. I think I can reach in there. I don't know. Let me test. Yeah, I can reach that. Sup?
Minerva neumes over towards Santiago as he takes a brisk walk down the corridor. He hears the swift pitter-patter of tiny feet, turns, and sees Minerva behind him.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. And then uses a legendary action to move up to his speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Yeah, of course he does.
Lane!
What a bitch.
I don't actually know what to do.
Kill the troll!
No, I wanted to make a
I know you want to
stake.
fuck him, but fucking comes later.
Well, it's not gonna be possible. I don't think that's possible at this point. I got really close though.
Well, you need to try harder, I guess.
Oh, hold on. 10 foot. Oh my god. Oh! So many pop-ups. Oh, whatever. I'm gonna cast Shatter centered on the troll.
Okay.
Wow.
Alright.
Fucking hell.
Despite being covered in boils, the troll is pretty bulky, so as you try to play a piercing note to, basically shatter the thing's eardrums, it stands there and takes the blow pretty well.
And then, what would it be to, just try and shank a piece of wood out of a chair here?
Full action.
Damn. In that case, I'm just gonna scoot back.
Okay. Alright. The troll, slowly, hears Santiago say, "Get rid of the naughty people," nods, takes out a claw, and tears a chunk out of its own chest.
Ew.
Ew.
Let me roll for the damage on that, because this ability does damage the troll. By a lot.
Guys.
Alright. And, as he does so, this spray of green blood bursts out from the troll, hitting... Let me actually check. Just Valthiv. It's dumb as hell and didn't move before it used the area attack. So, Valthiv, I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Hooray.
You are taken by surprise as this wave of blood washes over you, Valthiv, and it is absolutely disgusting. You take
Fucking nasty.
a lot of poison damage,
Oh.
and you are poisoned for 1 minute. But at the end of each of your turns, you can try to remake the poison throw to stop being poisoned.
Hooray.
Alright. The troll is dumb as hell, and it's not going to move forward after that. So it is now Valthiv's turn.
Alright. I'm just fucking disgusted by that. But I still really want to kill Santiago. So I'm probably gonna take the same route as Lean. I'm gonna move away, so but also attack with there.
Okay. It doesn't look particularly fast. And indeed he's not, as a bolt of radiant energy comes down from nowhere and strikes the troll directly. It hisses as it burns under the radiant light.
Uh-huh.
Alright. It is back to Kaleil's turn. He is going to look at the troll, look at how it poisoned Valthiv, decide this isn't worth it. And I'm gonna say that Kaleil is smart enough to realize the troll's probably gonna have trouble following you through that corridor. So he's gonna dash, grab Lean, pull her a little further in.
But I wanted the wood!
You can get
I'm
wood
sure
from
you
somewhere
do.
else. I'm sure there's a lot more wood in here. All right. And he can hear Santiago closing a door ahead of you. And then a loud chunk.
Did he fucking lock the door?
Locks have never stopped us before. Break it down.
This is so true!
You are welcome to look, Minerva.
Sure. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I can try and break it down, I guess.
The door is part of the map. It is, in fact, open. I can't really delete it. I just got rid of the lighting blocker to make sure you know. It leads into the antechamber and reception room. And you don't see Santiago in here.
Can I make an assumption as to where he is?
You can make a perception check.
Oh yeah, because that one worked so well the last time. Perception.
You can't possibly roll a 1 twice in a row, right?
You look around and you don't see any trail that looks like it could obviously lead to where Santiago's gone.
Here's the thing, would he have left the place? Or would he still be here?
I would imagine he's still here.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah, YOLO, I'm gonna assume he went through this door and see if that's locked.
Well, I think that's the end. Okay, are you dashing over there?
Yeah, because I've still got my, thing.
Cool.
Expedition retreat.
Yeah.
Last 10 minutes.
You expeditious retreat over there, try the door. It's locked.
Well, I've still got my action, technically, don't I? Because that's a bonus action.
Yeah.
I will try and break the fucking door down.
Roll athletics.
Yes.
No, I'm not gonna blast it down myself. I'll use, like, Eldritch Blast or something.
Okay.
I would hope 2 bolts of that would be enough. Maybe. I don't know.
Roll for damage and we'll see.
For both.
Damn.
It's a door. It's not going to dodge with... Okay.
I don't know.
Door dodges.
You fire off some bolts of Eldritch Energy at the door. It's made of metal, so it's pretty sturdy. It does not look to have been knocked about that much.
I need some help!
Lean.
Okay, alright, great. We're at an impasse here. Here's the impasse. I had a brilliant idea, and now I'm at it. Now we've got what did I use on the wall that made Alex use real money?
I think it was you and Pyra using a combination of a fuck ton of axes and Lean's tanking ability.
Technically, couldn't Kaleil, like, use tools? When he gets to his turn?
That would take too long.
Crap, okay.
This is as far as I can move.
Unless you dash.
Oh,
Your best
okay.
option.
And then that's double movement, right?
Yep.
This is as far as I can move.
tiny halfling legs get to the end of the long corridor.
That's stupid. I have a really good plan for whenever we get to freaking Santiago.
The troll.
Oh, yeah.
The troll squeezes along the wall, but that's half its movement, so it can't get to the entryway really well. And is just kind of there, staring after you with cold, empty eyes. Oh yeah, Valthiv, I forgot to have you roll another Constitution saving throw at the end of your turn.
Oh yeah, that's sure. Yep, I'm gonna go do. Oh.
You're gonna get another one at the end of this next turn, though.
Oh, good.
Speaking of which, it is your turn.
Okay. So I'm.
When you get to the door, just hit it.
Okay. Can I reach the door though?
You can dash and get pretty close.
I'm gonna fucking smash that shit. I'm gonna smash that like button. No, I'm not.
Bonk! This door was open, so you managed to knock it even more open.
Oh, I didn't know that door was open. My bae.
It's all good.
Well, I take out my frustrations on the door, because I'm mad.
I don't like you, door!
I think you can actually get to about here, maybe one space up, taking the frustrations out on the door from there, because you mad.
Fair.
And then Constitution saving throw.
Alright. There's a lot of 12s here.
A lot of 12s. It will last for only a minute, so if you can get out of this, it won't be that long before you're unpoisoned.
Okay, wait, is it 17 damage each time?
No. The poisoned condition in D&D basically makes you have disadvantage on ability checks. Poison damage is a different thing, and it's usually not ongoing unless it specifies.
Okay, so I'm not losing HP?
You only lost the first 17 from the initial attack. You're not losing
Okay,
any more.
Neat.
Alright. So, Kaleo is going to bonus action dash. Move Lean into the room with him.
Thanks.
You're welcome, he says. And then he looks over at the door. Oh, did you want me to help with that?
If you wouldn't mind.
Yeah, of course, let me see if I can get this open. Takes out some thieves' tools and starts working quickly under pressure.
Just squishes herself against the wall.
You know what? I'm not mean enough to have him roll disadvantage. Alright. With a 19, he starts working. You can hear a couple things moving in the lock, but then he stops, pulls back. I think this door might be trapped.
Fuck it, just go!
I mean, I'm lucky I saw it before I triggered it with a 19, he says, staring off into the void as if he's seeing something far beyond.
Okay, well, what kind of trap?
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay, well, whatever, we can take it. We're at full, except for Valthiv.
Alright. I mean, if you're sure, says Kaleo, taking a deep breath, going back to the lock. You hear a and then a loud chunk as the door by Lean slams back into place and locks. And then you hear a hissing sound.
Oh, shit!
Oh boy.
I'm going to need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Woo! Death. Okay. Con.
Oh, finally.
So,
Above.
he definitely is in there.
At least we got rid of the troll.
Alright. And Kalale, because I forgot I'm controlling Kalale, I'm smart. So Kalale and Lean failed, and are caught by surprise as poison gas bursts from holes in the ceiling and fills the room. Everyone starts coughing and takes 13... Wait, Lean and Kalale take 13 poison damage. Valthiv and Minerva take half.
So, 6 or 7?
6, because I think damage rounds down.
Alright. So, still want to go in?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. We already
Cool.
triggered the trap.
Kalale starts coughing, and Minerva, you wave your hand, getting some of the gas away from you, and look at the door.
Is it open now?
No.
What?
It's not open. You told Kalale to keep going even though he might trigger the trap. He triggered the trap!
Oh, God.
And then got sprayed with poison that was kind of a distraction from opening the door.
But is it unlocked, or is it, like...
You give it a try, it looks to be very firmly locked now.
Right, plan B. Let's see what's around this corner.
Alright. You take a look around the corner, you see the lever there. You remembered the lever from when you first walked into this antechamber when it was in the middle position. It looks to be in the right position now.
Pull the lever.
Should I pull the lever?
Well, what do we got to lose at this
Kalale
point?
coughs.
I'll only do it if you say so, Lean.
Just do anything.
Alright, I go pull.
Alright. Make a strength check.
Oh, fuck. Why? Oh my god, my little
hey.
stick arms did it!
The lever is pretty firmly lodged into place, but even though you are a tiny child, Minerva, you managed to muster up enough core strength to pull it. What position do you take it to?
Oh.
The middle.
Yeah, that.
Alright. So I can't actually do it on the map, but trust me, the lever is now in the middle position. And you hear clicking sounds. The gas is still here.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Now put it to the left.
I can say you're going for the left because you could pass by the middle on your way there. Do you want to go to the left or the middle?
Alright.
Alright. You pull the lever all the way over to the left position. You hear a loud chunk, and then as the gas starts being pulled through the holes, the same holes in the ceiling from which it spewed. Kalale and Lean take some deep breaths, no longer being poisoned. That would have done damage on every turn, so I'm glad you got that.
God.
I did something right.
I looked at the phone on a table or something.
Alright. Lean!
It's fucking... Is there anywhere else we can go in here? So, you're up north.
There's another door around here.
Or up north?
Yeah. You come up north and then you go back down, there's a door here.
Wait. Hold on. I need to get my trusty ruler. I'll move 25 first. Wait, no, that's the rope. Wait, really? Here? Oh, wow!
Wow, yeah, there is in fact a door there.
You dashed.
Does this really seem like a door that he'd take, though?
Well, it might be another way to get there, is the thing.
Is this the way that we came?
No. The way you came was from the east, so up the stairs.
Oh.
I don't think so then.
I'm nice enough to tell you that, at least. However, I'm also nice enough to tell you that let me drag a little bit of light up there. By a little bit of light, I mean Minerva. Yeah.
I can't see other player light.
What
Alright.
the fuck is that?
I don't know what you saw, but up there, there looks to be a set of stairs leading up towards a northern corridor with some braziers lighting the way there.
Lean, stop moving!
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Lean,
looking.
yeah, Lean, you can go back there. Valthiv, dragging you up there so you know where light is, where the corridor is, and then gonna drag you back somewhere. But yes, Minerva calls out that there is a second door leading west. You remember that the passageway into the entrance hall with the giant pool of blood was far east, and then up the stairs and north is a passageway that Santiago did not lead you down.
Insight roll. Where would he go?
Okay.
If I were a Santiago, where would I run to?
Hey.
That's
Hey.
pretty good.
Okay. If you were a Santiago, you saw him when he was dodging any opportunity attacks in the dining room, seeming to climb along the walls like a spider. You think he went straight up. You look up that way and you see this is pretty high ceiling, and you can see that the walls are pretty clean, so there wouldn't be like hand footprints. But it is entirely possible that Santiago just climbed straight upward and went out through some hidden door that way.
Do you want to go north then?
Well, that doesn't really translate well. I'm gonna go the way that doesn't seem to have doors, which is this way.
Okay.
Wait, I need to get my ruler out. 30. Yay. And now I need to get it out again. While I'm going, I'm gonna look for wood.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Hold on, I will. Okay. Perception.
You don't see a whole lot of wood. Mostly this particular antechamber looks to be covered in gore. You can see there might be a little bit of wood mixed with metal in the railing over the stairway leading down to where your friends are. What you hear coming from the eastern corridor is barking, and a lot of it.
Barking. That's interesting.
Down there!
I'm just gonna go ahead and say the Venom Troll is not gonna catch up with you.
Oh, good.
You got stuck.
Valthiv!
Yeah. Wait, did Lean, mention to everyone else that he would probably have, climbed the walls up?
No.
He probably climbed up.
Then we should find a way up!
How?
I don't know. Beats me. We
Okay, great,
gotta
thanks.
look around. Minerva, is that door locked where you are?
I don't know.
Cool.
I can check in a second.
Sure. Let me know. I'm gonna take a look over here where Lean is and see about our options there.
Okay.
Pressure.
Right? No pressure at all,
No
Minerva!
Hey, cut off a stake for me, would you? From the railing.
Here Valthiv is, and it's like,
Wait, hang on. Wait a second.
Yes?
I might have a stake.
Okay,
Really?
good.
Hang on, let me double check. I don't have a stake, but I have holy water if that counts.
That's pretty good.
I was
Some
straight for
ridiculous
weapon and I
shit.
could turn it into a stake.
We just need some freaking wood, sharp wood.
Okay,
Just like-
fine. If you really want that, sharp wood, what do I have to do to break off something from the wooden railing?
Action to just break something off. If you want it to be usable, let me think. What would be fashioning something into a stake in a relatively short amount of time be? Survival.
I would.
Survival. Oh, let's see if we're good at that.
Yeah.
Uh,
With disadvantage though, because you're still poisoned. So roll again.
shit, you're right.
Yay!
Yay!
Okay, not terrible.
Valthiv, you're a lizard folk. You're used to making very sharp objects out of very common materials. You are a practiced expert in making pointy bits. You're pretty sure you got a good stake going here.
Hey!
And Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah.
You're no longer poisoned!
Yay!
You shake off the effects of being sprayed with a venom troll's blood.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Man,
Alright.
I sure wish that there is that we had a cat person. That would be
Man.
great.
That really would
Do
be
you really
great.
wish that?
Yeah, I'm sure he would be a great friend too, said Kalale. So, do you still want me to try and open this door now that the trap is triggered, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Ah!
I'm gonna say he's gonna do it with advantage, because there's no trap here now.
Yay!
He manages to unlock the door.
Woo!
Does it go up?
He peers through the door, immediately peers back. No?
Okay.
The way you said that makes it sound like there's something
there's,
much more interesting in there.
There's horses.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
I like horses.
They're scary horses.
Close the door!
Kalale immediately closes the door. So, we're going this way.
Do you think Santiago would have run to his scary horses?
They don't look up. I mean, it looked pretty flat to me.
Okay, then I guess he didn't go to his scary horses. If it's not up.
Alright. And then, Lean, the wolfing you heard, Kalale goes up the stairs, he starts hearing it too. Are those dogs? He asks.
I assume so.
He takes a look through the slightly open doors, and you see this giant pack of dogs. The dogs themselves are just average hound size, but there's a whole lot of them. Like, at least a dozen dogs, barreling for the door.
Oh,
Oh, look, they're just like mastiffs.
puppies.
Of course they're not mastiffs. Why would I just use mastiff? They're mastiffs.
They're mastiffs.
They're mastiffs.
Santiago just like dogs. Or
They all-
unless they're werewolves.
They all appear to have, actually, I'm gonna have Kalale be very interested in dogs right now and roll the nature check. I'm gonna take 21. His eyes widen. Guys, when he whistled, I think that was a whistle for the hounds.
Oh, shit.
The hunting hounds are going to try and break down the door.
Okay, Valthiv.
What?
Someone bring up another piece of that wood!
I apparently can't for a little bit now.
Yeah. Technically, every round is 6 seconds, so he can technically do so pretty quickly, but for right now, the masters are gonna try and smack some wood down.
Okay, I have a pretty good plan. I know what dogs don't like.
What?
Stink.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Stinky. Smelly.
Stop!
Okay, the door shudders under the weight of the tackling dogs, but just for practicality's sake, I don't think 5 of them would be able to tackle it, just those 4. You can see a lot more lining up, leaping over each other, and barking furiously.
Oh
I
boy.
hate that.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Smelly.
Stop it.
Alright. Minerva!
Alright, considering how close this door is to the door Kalel opened, I'm going to assume the horses are there as well, so I'm not even going to bother looking. So, I'm just going to, not even bother with these dogs, I'm going to go here for 30 feet, and then let me measure it.
30.
25, 30. Then do a dash here, and then can I use my action to do another dash? Please.
Let me check. Expeditious retreat. Oop, that's scrolling up the actual map. Pretty sure you can. I just want to double check.
If only you had.
Yeah, as a bonus
more.
action, you can take the dash action. It doesn't say that you can't take another one.
Right, I will dash up the stairs because fuck dogs.
Yeah. You run past the door, passing this cacophony of barking and snarling hunting hounds as you do. Down the corridor, Minerva, because you've got the Devil's Sight and 120 feet of dark vision, you can see there is a small altar in the center of the corridor that is filled with a pool of blood, and a brazier at the end that, unlike the others, burns with green flame.
Yeah. I'm not liking the little dude who's hanging out in the middle.
What little dude? Roll perception.
Well, dude, I don't know what you're talking about.
Perception.
I hope we're on the right track.
What little dude?
Never mind.
Lean.
Oh, great. Okay. Okay. So if the spell says a point within range, do I have to be able to see it?
If it doesn't specify a point you can see within range, because some spells do specify a point you can see.
This one just says a point within range.
Oh yeah, then absolutely you don't have to see it.
Great. Let me see. Oh, wonderful. Okay, I can fill the whole dog hall with stink. So, I'm feeling great right now.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Stinking Cloud in the hall, just because it's a nauseating smell.
Yeah,
Doggies
I'm gonna go ahead and say, because doggies have good smell, this is gonna suck for them, so they need to make disadvantage saving throws. So, prepare for a deluge of saving throws from the dogs. Because 20-foot radius hits. Oh god, that's gonna hit all of them.
Woo!
Yeah,
1,
just fill up the hall.
2,
Stench.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh my god, a nat
8,
1.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
Oh my god, they rolled so bad, and one of them got a nat 1. Only one of them passed.
Only one of them passed. You hear a lot of angry yiping and whimpering from behind the door as this putrid cloud of gas fills the entry hallway.
Okay.
Just gassed a bunch of dogs.
I sure did. I don't regret it. And I'm not spending any of my time to ponder my decisions.
Okay.
I'm just gonna go ahead and hear.
Great.
But because of what happened with Minerva, I am gonna be a little cautious, and I am gonna make a perception check.
Okay.
Hold on, I just made my character sheet go away. Okay, there it is.
Lean, you can't see that far. You can kind of see a green flame, but and you can see a little bit of movement within it, but you're not quite sure what it is. You can hear, however, the crinkling sound of bone against bone.
Oh, that's fun.
Valthiv.
Yo, I'm gonna move forward, and actually, I think I can reach Lean if I dash.
Okay.
Here, take your goddamn steak.
I want my steak!
Alright.
Take it!
I'm gonna go ahead and say that with a lot of the dogs paralyzed with stink, only one of them making it, that one will not be enough to break down the door. So for a while, you guys are good. I'm taking you out of combat.
Oh, you are?
Oh, me!
Yay! Alright. You pause to catch a breath in the brazier hallway. The screaming
Brazier
of dogs
hallway?
behind you filling the air.
I keep moving forward.
Alright.
Same.
Before you do, I wanted to wait until after the lunch scene happened to start drawing cards, because we have 4 cards from the Deck of Many Horrors from last time around, and we have 1 more that we're going to draw from. So that's 5 total to get through. We'll see if we get through all of them this session.
Oh yeah, the cards.
Mm-hmm. Who wants to draw the first one?
I think it was me. It was me who drew last time, right?
Okay.
Yeah, and I drew the guy who gave us the candle. I think it's Dawn's turn.
I think it's Valthiv's turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Here we go, guys. Oh boy.
Don't fuck us.
I don't like this.
The Conjurer! Okay. Let me double check what that does.
Could be really, really bad, or mildly bad.
Alright. So, Valthiv, being the type of person to pick up loot random things because they're shiny and might be valuable,
Yeah.
you found yourself taking a little bit of silverware and whatnot when you sat down to eat and drink the wine that turned out to have been poisoned with the red rot blood. As you look through to see if any of it looks like it could be sold for anything, you notice a tattered book. Or like, what looks to have been a tattered book torn out of the actual cover and made into napkins.
What?
Yeah, like there are a bunch of arcane diagrams and symbols on here. You think you might have found bits and pieces of a ritual book that were being used as napkins.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing. Do I know what the ritual is?
Make an Arcana check.
Oh good, I'm bad at Arcana.
Excellent. Well, it's got diagrams, so that does help.
Hooray!
Obviously, it's incomplete and stained in a whole bunch of places, but from what you can tell in the diagram, it looks like it summons some kind of powerful shadow creature. And
Nice.
there's a couple, and the arcane words are probably guides on how to do it safely. Naturally, they're torn at some of the important bits.
Naturally. But will I try someday? Maybe. Probably.
Maybe.
Yes, absolutely.
Nice.
Okay.
Everyone needs a good shadow beast.
Everyone needs a good shadow beast.
You think shadow beasts have good sniffers that'll lead us to Santiago?
Maybe.
I mean, I don't know a lot about shadow beasts, but If it's worth a shot, we could try it, says Kalale, shrugging.
Probably let's wait.
Yeah, because if I do this wrong, we're probably gonna get fucked.
That's fair enough, he says, nodding.
Okay, so this room with the stuff.
So, you continue going down the hall with the braziers, heading over towards the chamber Minerva saw. It has 2 sets of staircases, both leading upward, one going left and one going right. The one going right turns around a corner, the one going left ends at a set of doorways. In the center of the chamber is a raised pedestal filled with swirling, churning blood, and ahead of it is a brazier glowing with green flame, and because you got not a natural 20, an unnatural 20 perception, Lean, you keep your eyes on what was moving in the brazier, and it looks to be a skull of some kind with glowing eyes moving back and forth in the green flame.
Nice.
That's not normal. Well, not gonna let it ruin my day.
Elaine, you should try to touch it.
No. But actually something I do want to do, it's pretty chaotic, is, I kind of want to shatter that blood orb.
If it's infected, we should get rid of it.
Do you want to try?
Yep.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Are you going to do it with shatter?
You talk about it, you prepare your instrument, and then you hear from the brazier, "Do that at your peril, child of the night! You know not what you will unleash! So proclaims the bright lord of ever-burning fire!"
Wow, child of the night. You think I'm a whore? You calling me a whore?
That's Lady of the Night Lane.
Well, same thing.
Is it, though?
If you're
I get
talking
called
about
child all
child
the time.
prostitution, that's fucking weird!
Oh, what's prostitution?
I'll tell you when you're
Don't
older.
worry about it! So proclaims the bright lord of ever-burning fire!
Wait, who are you?
I am the bright lord of ever-burning fire!
Oh, it's the fucking skull. Okay.
You look over and the skull is indeed talking, or rather shouting at you.
Hey, have
hello?
you seen where Santiago went? We're trying to kill him.
Are you talking like recently, or...?
Yes.
Yeah, right now.
No! I've been here the whole time!
Well, does he
I
not come and
assumed,
talk
so
to you?
he didn't go by here.
He did not! I take it you're trying to kill the Night Child?
Yeah, I just said that.
Yes.
I wanted to clarify!
That's okay.
Well, does he not come by around this part in particular?
He does when he needs to perform alchemy or rituals. I am here to fan the flames with which he uses to fuel his dark magics.
Why? Why would you do that? Why?
Because I'm bound here, dipshit! You think I like being used as a reagent for chemical reactions? It sucks! So proclaims the bright lord of ever-burning fire!
Would your
So
name
what if we, like, picked you up and, like...
I would recommend not doing that! You would burn alive into nothingness! Did you forget the ever-burning fire part of my name?
So, like, how were you taken here? How does that happen?
I was summoned from my home plane and bound in a binding circle.
Okay.
I'm sure there's workarounds.
I'm sure there are, but you look like you don't know how to get rid of them, so here we are.
So what you're saying is break the circle.
What I'm saying is you look fucking stupid.
Absolutely.
Then what's the point in us arguing?
I'm not arguing, I'm talking to you rationally, in a normal tone
Yeah,
of voice.
no.
Why are you
You're
not
racist.
whispering? So asks the Lord of Ever-Burning Fire.
We're not whispering.
You sure sound like it.
You have that horrible grown-up voice when people get mad.
Yeah, you really don't talk in an inside voice.
Cool story, bro!
Oh, why are you saying that? Listen, we really just want to find Santiago because here's the thing. I was just about to have sex with them, and then he gave me a terrible, incurable disease.
I didn't need to know that first part, but okay!
It's really important, because it's something I've been wanting to do!
Wait. Maybe if we destroy his work here, then he'll be all mad and he'll cut him again.
I wouldn't recommend that! Here is where you would best forge the weapons to defeat him!
I already have a really good one. It's this wooden stick.
Oh, that's adorable! And how do you intend to weaken him enough to use that?
I'll figure it out.
With this, and I hold out my hammer, I'm gonna, fucking smash the shit out of his face.
The Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire blinks. Okay, so, I can take it none of you have fought vampires before!
No.
None of your mortal weapons are going to put him down for good. He'll just heal from any wound you might be lucky enough to put down. You need sunlight!
Oh, I have that!
Great, that's one of you. What about the rest of you?
No.
Nope.
Okay, well. Now that that's settled, there is a way you might be able to hurt him without sunlight. I've told you before he's used dark rituals on the blood that he samples in here. You will need to give back which he has blessed in my fire, and then a weapon can be forged that can burn his very soul. What's left of it anyway.
So, where would we get that?
You see the staircase off to my left, your right?
Mm-hmm.
Go through there! You'll find it. You'll know it when you see it. So proclaims the Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire. You're cool. You're actually really helpful. I didn't expect that. I mean, you're going to go kill the guy who bound me in a binding circle so that I can be set free and go back to burning things. So proclaims the Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire.
Is that your real name?
Yes. It's his title. What titles?
Do you have a shortened name we could call you by? Offers up Kalale. No!
I don't know why, but Calcifer seems to be a good fit.
Look, if you've got the plague, then I'm going to give it to you straight. You've either got 24 hours to kill him and get rid of it, or you could try to mix up a cure yourself. Either way, you're not going to have a lot of time, so I would get moving on figuring out how to forge weapons to kill a fucking vampire. So proclaims the Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire. Okay. I have a question, though. Shoot. Valthiv, can you close Minerva's ears first?
Okay, yeah.
Is there any feasible way? Please! God.
You are asking a skull how to fuck! I hope you realize that!
Yes! Yes, I am!
My God, you thirsty bitch!
Yes! I'm so desperate! My barbarian girlfriend left me! And it's been months!
Oh my God!
This is so sad! It's not really sad at all! I do not care about your love life! I met you like 3 minutes ago!
Please! God! I need to do this! And then kill him!
It's a lost cause.
You're not supposed to be listening!
I know what you're talking about. It's baby making, right?
Okay, fine, since you're listening, I need to make his baby essentially, not actually. And then
I don't know if you can make babies that way!
They're probably, yeah. I don't think I'd actually want to get pregnant.
I mean it has happened before. Vampires have gotten to someone while they're pregnant and made the baby a half vampire, but are you pregnant right now?
No.
Then you're not gonna have his baby!
We're still
Wait!
while talking about babies. How unfortunate.
Okay, well listen, I just have to do this.
I just walk
Literally
off.
have to.
Yeah, Valthiv's just kind of like scooching over to the stairway that we're supposed to go up.
Come on, Kaleo.
If there's any way, please just think on this until we get back.
I will not! So proclaims the Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire!
I'll take that as a yes, you will think about it. Anyway, we'll be off now.
Bye, Bright Lord of the Burning Fire.
Alright. You head
I can't.
down a stairway, turn a corner, down another short stairway, turn another corner. There is a junction which has two sets of stairways, both leading down, and both from examination leading into doors facing eastward.
That's a lot of east doors.
Mm-hmm. They are locked.
Ugh. Kaleo!
Right? I can... Let's see here. I can try to open this big double door set. As he goes over to try and do that, thief tools away. The doors creak open.
Woohoo! Good job, Kaleo.
Nice job, Kaleo.
Someone's really got to oil up these hinges. They are so noisy.
I mean, this whole place needs maintenance. But who am I to judge?
All right.
Let's go in.
You walk inside. You find a room lit by two large braziers with a couple pillars in the middle of said room. Very high ceilings. And you look down from the ceilings to see a whole lot of coffins with hinged lids on top of them.
Oh, I don't like that.
What are these boxes?
Those are where dead people sleep forever.
Yep.
Kaleo was about to climb on top of one to try and get higher up towards the ceiling, but then he hears that and climbs back down sheepishly.
To be specific, this is actually probably some of Santiago's beds.
Wait, so dead people just lying here?
Yep.
Yep.
What a waste of a corpse.
Well, in some cultures they put them in these boxes, and some they burn them, bury them, like just straight up.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes vampires use them for sleepy times.
Huh.
Because they want to be edgy.
I was talking about the corpses.
That's cool. I was talking about vampires.
Well, could he be hiding in one?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think if he was hiding in here, then he would have made himself known.
Hmm.
Just in case, I am going to take this into account, though, and I am going to perception check.
Yeah, let's look
Okay.
around.
All right.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Minerva
Oh no!
looks at the wall.
Minerva, I'm gonna roll for Kaleo real quick. Okay, wow, everyone but Minerva easily made this check. You take a look around, open up your ears and other senses, everyone but Minerva, and you can hear occasional heavy breathing coming from this room inside some of the coffins. Minerva, you decide to double check to make sure that Santiago's not in one of these. So you grab one of the lids, hoist it open, and inside you see this pale, slavering, man-like thing that reeks of death and has jaws, like, torn to the sides of its cheeks, hanging open unnaturally wide, drooling with a tongue that swings back and forth as it hisses and lunges for you. And that is where we're going to break.
I was gonna just be like, oh, close it.
Yep.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Because congratulations, Minerva, you just got surprised by the things in the coffins. We'll see y'all in a bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Welcome back to the Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire show! I'm your host, the Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire! And when last we left off, everyone was about to be attacked by people that lived in coffins. It was a fun time.
Oh shit.
So much fun.
Oh shit, what is this?
Wait, where is the map?
Top right.
Top right. Let me try again to drag you back over there.
No, I see it now.
Oh, beautiful. He looks like Mr. Creepypasta.
Oh.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, let me just roll initiative for him.
I don't need this picture of you now, Santiago, you fucking whore.
Yeah, get out of here, Santiago.
You're a whore!
Oh, we still have the same initiative.
Still have the same initiative, yes.
Okay, good. I almost rolled that.
Mm-hmm. I figured that was easier since you're all technically still in the same map.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Let me just, Yeah, this guy was ready to attack. Luckily, so was Kaleo. He hears this angry hiss come from the coffin, goes, "Look out!" Pulls out a longbow and fires.
Pew!
Pew!
Ah!
And that might... Yeah, that does hit!
Oh,
alright. So, Kaleo manages to swoosh an arrow right past Minerva's head into the head of the thing as it rises from its coffin and hit it square in the head. It staggers backward and then forward again with a hissing.
Pretty.
It then goes to leap onto Minerva, trying to claw at her.
That hits.
That's a hit. Alright.
Oh.
It claws at Minerva's face, and some kind of toxin on its claws starts seeping in through the wounds. Minerva, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
It's a DC 10, you'll be fine. Yeah.
Alright. And as this particular creature moves, you all hear bang, 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 this ever-increasing chorus of loud banging as more and more coffin lids are flung open. And more of these creatures,
just like Skyrim,
burst from them.
Oh no!
Bursting from the coffins was their action, though, so that is their entire turn. The dogs are busy. Minerva!
Me! I don't wanna! Okay! Oh shit! I can't do anything! Literally none of my spells are gonna affect these guys!
Fire?
I have Hellish Rebuke, but I can't use that right now.
Why would you? Okay.
Yeah, I've only got one spell slot left as well. Oh shit, yeah, I need to roll con save to see if I concentrate on Expeditious Retreat.
It's been way more than a minute when conversing with the Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire!
It's 10 minutes. Does it converse that?
Okay, yeah, in that case, I'll say it's still under 10 minutes.
Alright, in which case... Nope, that's gone.
You have to walk like a regular person now.
Shit, Oh, fucking hell, You know what, I think I'm at disadvantage, but I'm gonna Eldritch Blast both of them, because it's the only thing I can think.
Okay.
It's close range, right? So disadvantage.
Yeah, spells and ranged attacks in close range with disadvantage.
It's 2 beams, but one will hit each one.
Okay.
You get what I mean? Oh, fucking hell, Minerva, my girl.
Wow, Minerva, wow.
Hell yeah.
6 for the first one, 7 for the second.
Okay. You point your fingers and send crackling blasts of energy directly into the slavering creatures. The one that was struck by an arrow looks particularly wounded and furious right now, but is still standing, while the other looks a little bit bloodied from the blow, but is otherwise looking okay.
Okay.
Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Cool. Alright, Lean, let's draw a card and have fun, see what happens.
Oh,
That would be cool.
that would be great.
Oh, okay, deck. Okay, draw 1 cards, please. I have to set down my sandwich for this.
I can't
wait,
believe.
This card could be good.
The druid.
Oh.
Alright. I'm gonna say, considering where you are, this is not gonna take effect until after you're done with battle, and move to a different location here.
Great.
But like the peddler, rest assured that something is gonna happen. In the meantime,
I always get the cards that don't work whenever I draw them.
I mean, that's weird timing! You still got the rest of your turn.
I think yeah, man, the spell slot situation is pretty awkward, honestly. Because it's a lot of yeah, I think I'm gonna cast Fireball on 20 radius sphere. Wow, it's a big sphere, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
I guess I'll cast it in the
20-foot
Valthiv,
radius.
Do you want to get fireballed? I do. I can cast it over here.
Yeah, it's safer.
Like, I'd rather not, but if you have to.
This is good.
This is
I found
fine.
a good spot.
Yeah. Woo!
Yeah,
Okay. So Valthiv, make a dexterity saving throw.
No, Valthiv's not in it.
Yeah, it misses him, I think.
You're centering it here, yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that might catch him.
Oh, damn.
It's cool. It's not as cool.
It's not cool. Congratulations,
Sucks,
Valthiv.
Sucks to be you.
You've learned what it's like when a party member drops a fireball on your head. It hurts.
Just like the meme.
Ow!
Oh, what?
Okay, well, luckily you managed to utterly incinerate the dude down below who was close to the blast radius. But then the top guy just, like, leans casually to the side, not looking at explosions, and then leans back into place. He's still badly burned because that's physics, but he does not even give a fuck.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, my heart.
I guess that's my turn. Actually, I'll give bardic inspiration to Valthiv.
He's
Aw,
great.
thanks, Lane.
I never
after
do
being
that.
hit directly with the fireball for 33 damage, he's gonna need it.
I play, is it too late now to say sorry?
We'll get there.
Okay. Valthiv, it's your turn.
Yep, sure is. So yeah, I'm gonna... Would this... Okay, so I was looking at my spells and I didn't see anything that said it wouldn't be able to work, but I want to use Call Lightning.
You're indoors.
Yeah.
call lightning,
And?
you need to see the open sky.
Really?
Yeah.
Poopy.
As an alternative suggestion, it's not a spell, but it is a channel divinity turn undead. Because it's pretty obvious these things are undead.
Well, yeah.
I don't believe you.
What?
What? Alright, you got me. They're actually plants.
There you go.
There you go. So wait, where is that?
In the regular main tab, like core, and then on the right column, features and traits, there should be channel divinity.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
I just didn't see it. Yeah, sure, let's do that.
Alright, cool. Alright. You raise your holy symbol of cord, instinctively trying to call lightning, but instead, you chant some holy words to cast fear into that which is passed beyond this mortal plane. They must make some wisdom saving throws to avoid being scared as all hell of you. So that's left column down, then right column down. That's a fail. I'll double check that one. That's a fail. That's probably a success. That's probably a success. That's definitely a success. That's a fail. Okay. So...
challenge ratings.
What are challenge ratings? Stop metagaming. Okay. I actually need to check I need to check Valthiv's, DC. It's 15, okay. So, less than you'd hope, but you still managed to put the fear of the God of Storms into a whole bunch of them.
Good.
I'm coming to zap ya.
I'm coming to zap you. Alright.
I assume that was everything I could possibly do.
That's an action. You still got movement in a bonus action.
Nah, I think I'm good.
Okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? I'm gonna say Kaleo is smart and knows that if you hit something that's turned undead, that'll stop the status effect. So he's going to disengage from the guy up top so that he's standing by Minerva and try to stab the ghoul that clawed at her. With short sword.
Nice.
That's a hit. He runs the sword straight through the ghoul's head, and immediately it stops slavering and collapses limply back into the coffin. He turns to Minerva. Are you all right?
Yes.
Good. He assumes a defensive stance. Stay behind me. I'm pretty sure the others are going to flee, but those three look like they won't.
Okay.
Alright. So, the ghouls that were spooked by Turn Undead turn and bolt through the doors.
Gotta go fast.
Gotta go fast. Taking the dash action if they can. Oh yeah, I'd say they kind of know what the dash action is. They get on all fours and sprint. And then you hear echoing from down the hall. Well, fancy seeing you people here! Don't ignore the bright lord of ever-burning fire! Yeah. Well, I'm going to assume that even though it says can't move willingly within 30 feet of you, the ghoul will move skirting along this way and scratching at this door to try and get through. Because that's its best escape option from Valthiv, as far as it can tell. It completely fails to damage the door.
Ah, sucks.
The ghouls, however, are going to clamber out of their coffins, and 2 are going for Valthiv. 1's going for Lean.
Por qué?
Yeah. Well, Lean's the closest, so that's what it's going for. Technically, it's got a flanking bonus, so it's got advantage on clawing at Lean. That's definitely a hit.
Flanking.
Alright, so it claws at Lean's back, basically entire body, with a wide swing that looks like it was trying to go for a human-sized target. Lean needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Freaking easy. I got this in the bag.
You actually do got this in the bag. While the others are going to try and claw at Valthiv.
Bastards.
Yeah. Valthiv is wearing chainmail and a shield. He stands firm against one's attack as another comes from the side. This one manages to slip past, unfortunately, and get a solid dig into Valthiv's ribcage. Con saving throw from Valthiv.
Oh, thank God.
He's a beefy boy, he can take it. They don't have multi-attack, so that's their turn.
Oh, thank God. Woohoo!
Minerva!
Yeah. Don't want me to draw a card or anything?
You can! Yeah, by all means, draw a card!
No, I was waiting for you to say draw a card, so...
Well, we still got 3 to go through, so I think, yeah, this is a fine time to draw a card, Minerva.
Yeah, fuck it. 1 card. Just waiting for it to open. That's a promising picture.
The artifact!
Uh-huh.
This is another one that I'm going to have happen after combat.
Fucking yes. Okay, in which case I'm gonna Eldritch Blast this little fucker over here.
Okay.
Twice, so yada yada yada. Oh, damn it!
First one's a hit.
Cool. 4 force.
Alright. As the beast claws and swipes at Lean, you point your fingers and send a crackling bolt of energy at it to try and pry it off of Lean the leader. It seems pretty hungry where it is, though.
Damn it. That's it.
Okay. Lean.
Alright, gonna revert to my old melee way. Quarterstaff.
I don't know why you tried that. It does not help as you just kind of flail at the ghoul, and it does not seem bothered at all.
She can try.
That was just a bad one. I mean, it works better sometimes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes I do really good. I had a reputation for this kind of stuff before.
Of course you did.
Come on, you were there!
Mm-hmm. Alright. Valthiv!
Yeah.
Time to smack.
I'm gonna smack. Specifically the one that actually hit me.
Okay.
Smack that bitch.
He is hit.
Hooray! I'd be really concerned if he wasn't.
Alright. You, smash your warhammer into the ghoul's face, knocking a couple teeth loose, but it snaps its head back into place, looking ever hungrier at you.
I hate this.
Alright. Kalale is going to hop up on top of the coffin. It's over! I have the high ground!
Stay behind you, my ass.
And just run the ghoul completely through. Yeah,
Jesus.
that one is dead. And then step back to in front of Minerva. I did it! It looks very proud of this as the ghouls continue to attack Lean and Valthiv.
Well, that was great. That was really awesome, huh?
This one is going for Lean. And the second one for Valthiv. Wow! These fuckers are hungry.
Freaking hell.
Stop.
I don't taste very good. I'm just gamey.
Nope. Constitution saving throws, though.
Just one?
Just the one. You're still good.
I'm a halfling. We're hardy.
Minerva!
I'm so fucking tired.
Hey! Okay, I'm gonna still shoot that. Ping it! That one.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my god. What is it?
What is it with you and... Oh!
Oh my god!
Oh no!
That's
You
it,
fire
I
off another
quit.
crackling blast. It kind of dunks against the ghoul's chest. It turns over and looks at you with a look like, what the fuck, man?
Drugs in return.
It's like, bro. I thought we were bros.
Bro.
I thought you were bae. Turns out you're just fam.
Lean.
Dude, dude.
Yeah?
I mean, I'm gonna try again, but fuck.
That's
Turns out
it.
you're just spam. Oh, cool! Yay, and
That's a
nine.
really solid hit.
See, yeah, sometimes it works.
Sometimes it works. Alright. You whirl around and crack your quarterstaff against the ghoul's skull. It looks pretty staggered and bloodied right now, like another solid hit like that, it would probably take it out. Valthiv!
Okay. I'm getting real sick of these fuckers. Yeah, I'm gonna continue attacking. Would there be an opportunity attack if I, like, backed away just, like, slightly?
One step left? No. Guess they're still in the ghoul's reach.
Ah. Then fuck it.
No wait, what I meant to say was, if you move one step over to the left, you will not get an attack of opportunity from the ghoul.
Yes, however, if I take one step to the left, then two ghouls can attack me.
Okay.
Just step up here and then you can get flanking damage.
Is that a thing?
That is the thing, the ghouls took advantage of it for Lean.
Neato. Then I guess I will do that.
Cool. You can melee attack with advantage.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, good. That's great.
Unfortunately, neither of them hit.
Oh my god.
This is great.
All right. Great. So, Kaleo's also gonna join in the flanking, making a little conga line of violence here. Get to stabbing with advantage.
Yeah.
And take down another ghoul. So the last ghoul sees the way the fight is going, sees that it's got some burly dudes surrounding it, and is gonna take a dodge action because it's not smart enough to disengage. This means attacks against it have disadvantage as it runs.
Yeah.
So it's gonna get attacks of opportunity from Valthiv, then Lean, then Kaleo. Valthiv and Lean, you get advantage.
Okay.
Yeah.
So is it, wait, advantage or disadvantage?
Since Lean and Valthiv were flanking, just normal for you, Kaleo's got disadvantage.
Got it.
That's a hit. That's a hit. Cool. It collapses under Lean and Valthiv's blows.
Take that, bitch. I'm so tired.
All right. You stop to catch your breath as you no longer hear the snarling and slavering of ghouls.
I'm
Let
sorry.
me just take care of some of that for you.
I'm sorry.
Thanks.
Valthiv, you heal up with some magic. Kalail takes some deep breaths. Do you think we should stop to rest for a little bit?
I guess so.
Okay.
Probably. Do you think this room is now secure?
Yeah, I mean, we can pick a bed.
No.
I call top bunk, says Kalail.
Bunks? There are no bunks!
You just get to pick whichever coffin you think looks best. Which one has the least amount of liquid buildup?
I don't know, this one's closest to me.
Okay. You sit against a pillar, Minerva, and start resting. Mm-hmm. Everyone gets the benefits of a short rest, so rolling hit dice to heal up however much HP that is.
I feel like I've never actually done this.
I'm rolling for Kalail.
Oh, that's better. That gives me
Kalail's
exactly
good.
full health.
Does that mean we just get 5 HP if we roll 5?
Yeah.
Yes, you have 7 hit dice because you're level 7, so you can roll up to 7 times.
You get your bardic inspiration as well back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Oh! Yeah, I held down. Oh my god.
Alright.
I'm never gonna touch a coffin again.
I mean, most people don't usually go around touching coffins.
They just seem so pointless, though.
Minerva, as you sit down against the pillar, you can see in one of the opened coffins that the ghouls flung open, there's a flutter of paper in there, like a lot of sheets of paper.
I'll have a look-see.
Okay. So, it looks like a pamphlet written in a couple of different languages, several arcane symbols scattered here and there, same type of symbols as Valthiv found on his torn pieces of whatever arcane ritual he found.
Yeah.
Unlike Valthiv, this pamphlet has a cover. It still looks like bits of it were torn up and cast aside, but this one has a legible cover, and it reads, The Book of Zephyra.
Because of fucking course it does. Her eyes kind of go wide for a second, and then immediately just kind of rest back. And she opens it.
Alright. The pamphlet looks like some weird variety of religious text. The Book of Zephyra is going to show up a couple of times, hopefully, based on card draw, so there is a handout for it I am going to share with all players now, and add on to it when you find more excerpts from it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. This, I'm going to show it on stream. This particular excerpt from the Book of Zephyra is formatted like a fairy tale. In it, a princess who was out on a hunting trip with the royal family got bored and hungry and separated from the rest of her group. Obviously, she lost her way in the woods and wandered for hours until she found what from the description could only be a younger-looking cannibal god herself, Zephyra. who fed the young princess with something that is translated in the book as dark blessed delight. The princess found it the princess found it delicious, so decided, you're my new best friend, and took Zafira with her back to the castle, where she asked for more. Zafira obliged over a long series of days, but more and more the princess's things went missing. The princess didn't really care at first, enjoying the taste more than she enjoyed material wealth, which, being a princess, she could get basically anywhere, until she caught Zafira in the act of taking some of the princess's childhood dolls in hand and transforming them into the foodstuff, Dark Blessed Delight. She wasn't concerned with that until Zafira got to her puppy and turned him into more Dark Blessed Delight. Now, obviously, the princess refused to eat any more of that, but Zafira refused to stop, turning basically everything in the castle into food and leaving it for the princess. Eventually, hunger took over for the princess, and weeping, she devoured what remained of her house and home, and then just laid there, catatonic in what remained of her castle, refusing to do anything. Surprisingly, the story does not mention whether or not Zafira then ate the princess. That said, there looked to be a lot more in this book. But, as mentioned before, bits and pieces were vandalized, just torn out or drawn over, and noted with some very fanciful handwriting. Whoever received this pamphlet was obviously not a fan.
She just drops it and goes back to the pillar.
Wow.
She won't stop anyone else picking it up, though, if they want to.
Oh, hey, Minerva, what did you find? Says Kalale, going down to check. Oh, God, he says, walking away from it.
Yeah, I never really liked that story.
Kalale opens his mouth, looks over at Minerva to say something, shudders. Never?
I preferred others.
I see, he says, slowly nodding.
You find some good reading material over there?
No, can we go now?
Yeah, sure, we still need to find... Well, we're gonna find Santiago, but we also need to find those, like, weapons. Find them.
Yes.
Yeah, so...
There's double doors over here.
Great.
Are they open?
Kalale goes to check.
Have a look.
These doors are indeed open.
Woo!
I just need to get rid of the blocking door thing on the dynamic lighting layer.
Oh my god, what is this? Ah! What is that?
Well,
You go through the door and turn the corner to another set of stairs leading downward. It looks to be a large rounded chamber leading to a large pedestal filled with twirling and swirling blood.
I don't see any weapons in there.
Well, at least he never goes thirsty.
I guess.
Lean, as you step in, you feel this surge of magic fill the air as the blood starts swirling faster and faster and upward, eventually forming into a vaguely human-like shape.
Hey, it's got a green border. That must mean it's friendly. Hail and well met, traveler.
The blood thing forms, stares with unblinking eyes, turns to Lean, and says, "Greetings, Master. Have the newcomers arrived yet for you to do your tests?"
Nope, they have not, unfortunately.
I see. It is but a matter of time, Master. I am told your charm is irresistible.
Oh, of course. Like, flips hair.
You flip your hair in your best Santiago impression. The blood creature seems to buy it.
Of course they'll be seduced by me as always.
Naturally. But I see you have come once again to my conjuring chambers. Do you have other experiments you wish to do, Master?
Just gonna slowly
yes.
back away.
I'm actually having a bit of an issue with my memory. See, I hit my head.
Make a deception check.
Shit, that's so bad for Lean.
Oh no.
Shit.
I'll say he's got disadvantage because of the druid card enchanting him, so...
Oh.
That is most unfortunate, Master. But as you know, my own knowledge is limited. Might I suggest seeking medical attention?
Oh, it's okay. It's not that bad. It's just... I need to deal with, Hang on, real quick, Alex, question.
Yes.
The weapons that we're looking for, that we're gonna use to break out Mr. Bones.
The Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire, mentioned that...
Mr. Bones.
Yeah. Mentioned that you would need, some kind of essence in order to forge the weapons. Given that he directed you down this particular corridor, it's likely the essence is this blood dude.
Okay. Right. Well, see, the issue is I need to forge some amazing new weapons I think would be an interesting experiment. And I just need some fantastic essence, and I think you would be great for it.
I see. Then the end game truly approaches, Master?
Indeed.
I see. It has been a pleasure serving you, Master. I wish you all the best of luck against her.
Yes, of course.
Huh?
Hello?
Kaleo raises a hand in question. The blood creature completely ignores him.
And since I did just hit my head, please remind me who her...
The one whom you have seen visions and memories of course. Surely,
right.
Your memory is not that bad, Master.
No, of course.
Ask for a name.
Her name? I see her all the time, of course, but her
if
name
you see
is...
her all the time, that would be bad indeed, Master. For that would mean
No, not all the time.
For that would mean Zafira has risen.
No, she hasn't risen yet.
Excellent.
No, she's going to be taken care of before that.
Excellent. Then, as you say, you are in need of my essence. Very
yes,
well.
Of course.
It never hurts to be prepared. The blood creature starts swirling around and, compressing itself down into this floating orb of energy before it finally just vanishes. Well, not vanishes, but, any hint of intelligence in its eyes disappears, and all that's left is this floating orb of blood hovering over the pedestal.
Lean, gently takes it. She's like, that's kind of sad.
He must have horrific hearing.
Yeah, I don't really sound like Santiago, do I?
No.
I guess close enough, though.
I'm not quite sure how elementals sense anything. It must have been enchanted by some magic or another. Regardless, I'm glad we didn't have to fight it, says Kaleo.
Yeah, me too.
But what it said... Is he saying that Santiago is an enemy of Zephyrus?
That kind of means he's a friend of ours.
Yes.
Do you
He
think...
ain't no friend of ours either.
Do you think
Well-
he'd be willing to talk about it?
Well, we have to find this cure first. Maybe he can offer us it. That's what we're doing.
Well, if we prove to him that we're powerful enough to do this, then we can ally with him.
Well, you've done it once.
Right. But he's not going to just believe us if we tell him.
Well, we need to make a convincing argument then.
Right. By, wrecking his skis.
If only Maxwell were here. He could have shown him, maybe.
I don't think that would have really helped.
Well, it was worth the try, but oh well. It's getting stormy outside.
I don't know why that's so stormy in that particular track.
Alright, there's a door here, but I assume we don't need to go down there.
There's a door here. Khalil looks at it. Oh, it's locked from this side. That's easy enough to open. He just
Okay.
grabs the key and unlocks that particular door. Looks down the hallway. Oh, it just leads back the same other door we came through.
Oh, cool, I'm going this way.
What's the point?
Why?
I don't know. Who designs this?
Oh, okay, well.
What
All
the
right.
fuck, Santiago?
Well, he didn't design this. Well, actually, maybe he did. Said he inherited it.
You don't know that.
Alright.
I mean, Seti inherited it. Yeah, you head into the corridor. You take a quick look left and see some charred ghoul corpses down that way. And you head over to the Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire, holding out the orb. Excellent! You got it! I knew there was something more to you than being smart, because otherwise you wouldn't have survived for this long!
Actually, I just talked to him.
That doesn't sound right!
I just talked to him and he was like, well, I guess I'll give my essence.
If
And I
that's the
was like,
story you want to go with, sure, okay, whatever.
Guess I'm just that alluring.
And you continue to hold the orb out. You know, you can just place it in the pedestal. I don't have hands with which to do so.
Well, yeah, but wait, I have a question. So, do you know Santiago? He's like against Zafira?
I guess. He doesn't really use me as a conversation partner.
Wow, that's kind of rude.
Yes!
Like, to you.
Yes! I'm in a binding circle being used as a catalyst to fuel alchemical and dark rituals. Yes, it is rude. Thank you for noticing.
Well, here you go. I did feel kind of bad for this creature.
Don't! It doesn't have feelings!
I don't know.
Alright. You put the orb of blood into the pedestal as it sinks down and merges with the blood already coagulated in there. Shortly after you do so, the Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire burns blindingly hot with even more flaring fire and screams out in fury, pain, all sorts of emotions mixed into one as the pedestal of blood glows and churns and eventually slows, and from it slowly oozes a column of coagulated black blood. Coat your weaponry in that, and it shall negate his vampiric regeneration.
Hey, thanks. Are you good?
No.
Alright. Alright, everyone. Line up.
Okay. I don't really have much in the way of weapons.
Sucks.
I've got a dagger and a sickle.
Those work.
Okay.
Those do count, says Khalil, shrugging. Pedestal of blood's down there! My god!
Okay.
Would a crossbow count at all?
Crossbow bolts will count if you dip them in.
Oh, fuck yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, dip my arrows in.
Kaleo starts dipping in his arrows as well.
Same.
Slather it on me.
Slather it in blood. It
Why
smells
would I slap it
really
on you?
freaking bad. Also, I love that on my end, I'm sure it was smooth for Lean to move over there, but Lean just did a little zigzaggy dance to shimmy up to the pedestal of blood.
Oh, I did do the zigzaggy dance to slather it on them.
Okay, awesome.
Cool.
I'm
Cool.
a performer through and through.
Damn straight.
Okay. The fire dims down a little bit as the Bright Lord of Ever-Burning Fire stares at all of you.
How you feeling, bud?
Yeah.
I mean, slightly better knowing that you're going to go kill that guy.
Yeah, I mean, we do have to find him.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucked.
Can you not help
Yo.
us?
Binding circle, child! Do you know what a binding circle does?
He already says he doesn't know.
Well, is there any clue as to where he could be, where he normally is in here?
Why the fuck are you asking me?
Well, because you live here as well.
Yeah, I live here, in this specific 3-foot circle!
I just asked.
You asked a stupid question, child, and I am very ashamed of you!
Oh. Okay. Let's go then.
Alright.
Yep.
So, there is the passageway leading back southward, or there is another set of stairs leading up to a closed set of double doors.
Let's go to those doors.
Okay,
Ooh, puppies.
they're locked.
Kaleo!
Right, time to get the old Master of Unlocking back on this, says Kaleo. Don't know why he has disadvantage. I'm taking the 25. The door's open.
Hey!
Alright. Inside, past the double doors, is a room lit by a couple of torches with numerous tables featuring research notes set out and scattered all across them. At the far end of the table, far end of the room is a table with a very comfy upholstered chair on one end of it. And on this table are scattered various potions filled with, like, blood, bile, phlegm, and other assorted liquids of colors that are hard to identify at close glance. More research notes. And in front of the table is scrawled a rune that looks like a Z with a zigzag line slashing through the middle of it.
Let's check this shit out. I want to know if there's a cure. Especially if there's a chance that we can use him as an ally against Zephy.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. You walk up. The table and the rune, by the way, are on this 2-step stone dais leading a little bit off the ground of this particular room. Do you continue going up?
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds like something I should be concerned about.
Alright. Valthiv, Minerva, and Kaleo get to make dexterity saving throws.
Idiots.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Alright.
Laughs and resilience.
Minerva and Kaleo, you hear a whoosh of something approaching and immediately duck down out of the way. Valthiv, being the tallest, you are not so lucky and get caught by steel fangs popping out of the wall, shooting out, and then pinning you against the stone wall. Lean, you didn't have to make the saving throw because you are too short for them to affect you.
Wow.
Yeah. Valthiv, on the other hand, you are restrained against the wall, and as you are, you hear a voice. You have intruded upon my alchemy chamber. Please wait patiently there while I come to get you and deal with you. Thanks, Santiago.
Son of a bitch. Hey, well,
That works.
gonna come here then.
Well, that works.
Let's,
While we're waiting.
let's get ready.
No, I'm gonna investigate.
We're gonna try to get you down.
Yeah, can we get him out?
No, someone else. I can't reach.
Alright, I'll try, maybe. No, I don't know. I try.
Alright.
I'll help.
Galale, yes, I can try to pry those off. That's an athletics check.
Athletics, okay. What
Oh my god!
Wow, Minerva!
The Minerva with little stick arms just bouncing off.
Normally 20 would not be enough, but because it's a natural 20, I'm feeling nice. You get just enough loose that I'm sure Valthiv's also pushing and struggling against it, and Valthiv manages to help push away and slip free of the fangs pinning him to the wall.
Oh my god.
You okay?
Yeah, thanks. I'm tired of shit happening in this goddamn place.
I mean, me too.
Maybe we'll be out soon, if he comes.
Looking around.
You continue to look
medicine.
around.
Yup.
Medicine.
Medicine! You can correctly identify that there are a lot of vials of blood and other fluids in here. Most of them have been tinted colors they're not supposed to be. By what method, you're not sure you want to know.
Great. He's gotta be, he wants to know about the reactions. He wants to know about the process of the disease. So, he probably does know about what can reverse it, right?
You'd think. Also, I probably don't know, but would I be able to find out what the rune is?
Yeah, make a religion check.
Oh, that's something you're good at.
No, it's not, actually!
You're a cleric!
Corn cares not for how you worship. Corn cares for battle and storms.
Hell yeah.
Yo,
Go Cord.
Cord rocks.
Hell yeah.
Why are you like this? Why are you the way that you are?
So, you don't know what this symbol could possibly be, Valthiv. The contents of this room are a mystery.
Oh my god, can someone help me? Anyone?
I'll try.
Yes.
What are you trying to do?
What should I roll?
Anything?
I don't know. What should I roll?
Investigation.
Sure. This one. Fuck that.
You investigate. There sure are a lot of notes in very fancy handwriting around here.
Jesus Christ. Medicine.
Okay,
I could try medicine.
Try it. Oh,
Wow, Jesus.
Minerva, you take a whiff of one of the vials.
oh, what the fuck?
You don't do the proper technique, so you get too much of it. And
Yeah, you stagger back, stunned for a solid 30 seconds or so by the overpowering odor.
oh, I feel sick.
Valthiv, you take a look around.
Yeah.
This looks to be pretty complex stuff. You know that definitely... You are pretty stupid. That being said, you realize that it would take a skilled alchemist to be able to use this stuff, and probably Santiago would not have enough time to do everything himself.
Oh.
Okay, so he's obviously not doing all of this himself, but, like, who the fuck else is here to do stuff?
that's an interesting point. Insights!
Insight!
What?
What are you looking for insight into?
I I just want to know.
He never said he was in allegiance with anyone, did he?
He did not.
Well, we know he's an asshole.
You know he's an asshole, and you know he's got a tremendous ego.
Yeah, that's what we know. And we know that apparently trying to... Well, he's anti-Zephy. And so who would he be working with? Especially with regards to medicine.
With a 21 insight, having explored this place and having had the only other friendly people be a loud flaming skull and a blood elemental, you're not sure you know of anyone in here that, given your experience, that is, that would fit the bill of someone with alchemical knowledge that could help out Santiago with all this.
Maybe someone he conjured? A demon, perhaps? I don't know.
I wouldn't know. But whoever it is, it might be on its way now, if it's not Santiago.
Well, I'm really lost. Do you think there's any way that we could convince him to cure us, if there is a cure? Otherwise, because I worry just killing him won't even cure us.
We'll have to try at least.
So what's our plan then? We wait here for him and try to talk it out?
Yes, I think.
Okay.
Maybe.
Says Kaleo.
We'll see if he
I'm
up.
good at talking it out, that's for sure.
Alright.
But it's not like I won't want you guys' help. It's just, I'm kind of concerned about our options.
I can try helping.
Our options here are basically, well, we can try and fight him. We have the option now. We can try and ally with him, but really that's only, like, given he can cure us.
We just have to word it right. So don't talk about sex.
I'm pretty sure that would
Oh
help.
my god.
Well, it's not gonna help if you're sick.
I don't know, he has the same thing.
I don't think he would want to reproduce with someone who has red rot.
I don't think he can reproduce. We just proved that.
Well, let's wait and see.
Yeah, I think... I don't know. I'm actually a little concerned for once with our negotiation.
Well,
Normally I go into it completely blind.
I'm also starting to feel a little bit concerned, says Kaleo. But before he can elaborate on why, you hear a very loud sound echoing down the halls. Barking. Lots and lots of barking.
Forgot the fucking dogs!
And then you hear scratching at the door as the barking gets louder. And you hear, "So nice of you to take a look around the place. Unfortunately, I really can't afford any disruptions, so we're going to have to talk about your little place in my business arrangement." And that's where we're gonna cut the session.
No! Please! God damn it! Oh, damn it! I was hoping to get at least one word in.
Nope, it's cliffhanger time, baby!
Oh, it's always cliffhanger time! Sucks, because I, have these things, I'm like, I could say this, and then by the time it's next game, I'm like, what the fuck was I...
Write them down! Write them down! Write them down!
But then I'm not gonna remember
That's unfortunate.
I'm so bad. You don't even know.
Alright.
I will write them down.
Awesome. In the meantime, thank you all for watching this quest into a vampire's castle. We will see you all next time on the Cannibal Conspiracy, where it either is going to go really well or really poorly. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye!
Bye!
Bye.